One more story. This is actually sort of fun. You know, hopefully there is a wider and wider understanding that even though he's a general, John Kelly is just a two-bit scumbag. And in fact, he's not a general. He was a general. Now he's a chief of staff, former head of DHS when I started their sadistic attack on people in this country. And every day you can see another story about just how horrific our immigration policy is, and how our I think, Matt, you tweeted out that story about a Haitian immigrant who has been in this country for 30 years. 4 children in this country. Was deported yesterday. Been in this country for 30 years. Longer, I think, than Stephen Miller. Right? How old's that dude? 29? This is, part of this is has been constructed by John Kelly. So anything that makes John Kelly's life uncomfortable, I am completely in favor of and happy about. So here is John Kelly. He is on special report with Brett Bauer. And apparently Kelly had spoken to the Washington Post. And is that part of this clip? Yeah. Okay. So Bear will tell you what was on that Kelly said in the Washington Post. Now, understand this aired last night. And guess who turns out to be watching?
Your time on the Hill today got some headlines. The Washington Post has a story. It says Kelly calls some of Trump's campaign pledges on immigration wall uninformed, meeting attendees say. White House Chief of Staff John Kelly told Democratic lawmakers Wednesday the United States will never construct a physical wall along the entire stretch of the U.S.-Mexico border, and that some of President Trump's campaign promises on immigration were uninformed. Comments put Kelly at odds with Trump, who repeatedly said during his presidential campaign that he would build a border wall that Mexico would pay for, not the U.S. taxpayers. Quote, concrete wall would be good only certain places, adding, saying manpower and drone technology should suffice in some parts. Kelly also saying that there will be no wall that Mexico will pay for. Your response to that?
Well, I met at my request today with the House Hispanic Caucus. I've done that 3 other times when I was at DHS. Met with them today and
hold on for 1 second.
About a range of issues.
There you go. Wow. What a great guy. He actually met with the Hispanic caucus. You know what that must be like for a guy like him.
Dude, to listen to all the mariachi and the like, you're breaking families apart and we've been here and whatever. And I'm just like, I get it, Speedy Gonzalez, but this is the president's view.
Right.
Even though the president is also like a retard.
Dude, this is the Trace.
Which I didn't say.
This is the Trace time I've been here, so give me a break, all right?
Yeah. Trace, how's that for outreach?
Go ahead.
Met with them today and had a discussion about a range of issues. I was mostly listening because I've heard them so many other times, and they know what the administration perspective is. But in any event, as we talked about things, where this president is and how much he wants to deal with this DACA issue and take it away. I told him that there's been an evolutionary process that this president has gone through as a campaign, and I pointed out to all of the members that were in the room that they all say things during the course of campaigns that may or may not be fully informed. But this president, if you've seen what he's done...
Pause it for 1 second. I hope people appreciate what he's saying. Like, he was a fucking idiot at the time, and now he's just realizing he's got to do what's expedient. And so I said that. I got no problem saying that out loud here on this show.
He has changed the way he's looked at a number of things. He's adjusted the way he's looked at the South Asia strategy, Afghanistan. He's very definitely changed his attitude towards the DACA issue. And even the wall, once we briefed him when I was at DHS and told him that the real experts on defending the southwest border, the Customs and Border Protection men and women came in, did a survey of the border. There are places where hydrographically, geographically, a wall would not be realistic.
Hydrographically.
Gotta
Wait,
be
what does that
hydro.
mean? What is that? Hold on. Somebody look this up. So Donald Trump turns out to be watching, and he was not terribly happy. Apparently, he DVR'd it and got up this morning. I couldn't sleep all night. I had to roll over, and I had to get to Twitter.
You're not lucky, General Kelly.
5:15 a.m.
Because I watch so little TV because I have so much time because I'm always working.
And
But I happened to catch that appearance. It was totally random because 99% of the time, not watching TV. Bad luck for you.
Bad luck. The wall is the wall. It has never changed or evolved from the first day I conceived of it.
So wait, this is some deep self-analysis here.
Yeah.
The wall is the wall. It has never changed or evolved from the first day I conceived it.
It does
There's
sound
some
like
depth there.
this is almost poetic
Oh,
in a
yeah.
way, right?
Oh, definitely.
I've searched the deepest parts of myself, and I realized the wall is the wall.
I have come
It
to
has never
terms with
changed
who I
or
am.
evolved from the first day I conceived of it. He goes on. Parts will be, comma, of necessity, comma, see-through. And it was never intended to be built in areas where there is natural protection, such as mountains, wastelands. Wastelands? Wastelands?
Or tough.
Wastelands are a natural protection because you cut yourself on the waist. Or tough rivers or water. There it is.
You covered a lot of bases
There
with
you
that
go.
one.
So Trump was pissed off. He,
General Kelly, this is
Never
really
evolved.
hard because on one hand, I have a pathological childlike devotion to military figures. On the other hand, I'm pathologically disloyal to absolutely everyone, watch TV all the time, and don't like being contradicted. So you've put me in a really, really difficult position. I'm going to eat about
Isn't
10
that-
hamburgers.
Isn't that right? Corporal Kelly. Now a corporal, right? Or maybe it's Private Kelly.
You get
I can
it?
do that.
And guess what?
You'll be private. You'll
you
be a
haven't told me
private.
how hot you think Ivanka is for days.
Had not heard
I can
one
see
thing
your
about-
loyalties are going away.
Can the president like strip medals or dishonorably discharge like people unilaterally?
You're fired from
Oh, that
the
would be
military.
so great.
All right.
If Trump did a press conference where he ritually fired Kelly and stripped him of his medals, oh my God! I hate to admit it, I would be back to 2016 primary mode. I would just be like, "Bravo, Mr. Trump, bravo, bravo, sir."
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos